Well, guys, I got the mini toy hauler in the shop today. Well, in the garage. And got a little bit of a list of things to do. Usually, about twice a year, I try to go through and just do a check everything. Check all the welds, all the nuts and bolts, oil, etc. I got a window handle that's got to be put back on. Got a clearance light that's messed up. I'm putting some different wheels on there, and I need wheel adapters for it. So here's what I got right here. This is the new to me wheels. You can see them on there, and got my name written on it where I had it fixed. But these were given to me, but I had to do a whole lot of work to them. They were the chrome was peeling real bad on them, so I kind of had to grind that off some, and where it had already come off, and I had to do a lot of wire brushing, that type stuff. But I hadn't unwrapped this one yet because, talking about the wheel adapters, I got to get wheel adapters, 2-inch wheel adapters, to bring this axle out just a little bit. This axle is 2 inches shorter on each side than the back axle is. You can see on the old wheels right here where I had built a 2-inch adapter. So I was going from the 4-hole of the golf cart pattern to the 4-hole of the 4-wheeler pattern, and that's what I come up with. I made these adapters. It's just 1/8 inch steel, and I think what has happened is one of these is probably bent a little bit, and I'm getting quite a bit of wobble when I go down the road now. Here's the other one that I made. Well, it's on this side. And see, that one's just flat. It doesn't stand off like the other one is. But, you know, I didn't have a CNC machine to do this on. I was just doing my best guess to try to get these to line up straight. So it's a wonder I got them as good as I did. But it's time to get rid of that stuff now and go on to, these are regular 12-inch golf cart wheels and tires, so they bolt right up to it. And the adapters that I'm getting will be regular golf cart extending adapters. And I've gotten ahead of myself a little bit. I had on here marked through change gearing. Well, I didn't think to grab the camera when I was doing all that, but I need it to be a little bit slower now that I'm towing some weight on the back of it. I need it more to be power. So this one gear right here, I just went from a 15, that's a 15 tooth sprocket, and this is a 19 tooth sprocket. So that should slow it down just a little bit. And of course I had to put a little bit longer chain on there and lengthen my tensioner out a little bit. But I've already got that done. That was really probably the hardest thing on this project so far. But let's get to it. Well, as you can tell, this one kind of got hung on something. Broke the bottom screw off on it. So I'm going to have to remount it, drill some new holes in it. I think I'm going to make this be a super easy repair. I'm just going to move it up about 1/8 of an inch and put new screws back in it and call it good. I put just drywall screws in this anyway because I would rather it kind of break away than hang on something and get all bent up and all that. But now the worst part about this little project is going to be just butt splicing these wires back together underneath there. That's not going to be bad, but might be the hardest part. Might be getting the wires fed down through there. All right, let me get those spliced back together and mark that off the list. Well guys, that's everything off the list, and that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.